Truckers X TV on air. We are now live in 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to another episode of Soul Hackers 2. In the previous episode, Fig seemed to have discovered some new information regarding to the Covenant. She asked the team to gather at the safe house for a briefing. For today's episode, make sure that like button is supposed to push the channel. As we're getting along with the story, we were in Arrow Soul Matrix in his sector, the Soul Matrix sector. So for right now, you know, it does tell us like it requires a soul level requirement, but does it tell us how to grind them out? That's my thing. Because it just happens like, oh my god. Thank you. It just looks like it just happens like as we progress through the story when we're given those options. So they better have like a set limit, and everyone gets like, what? At the entrance, illusions of Ringo's team can advise you regarding your exploration of the Soul Matrix. Ringo's illusion can impart summoned skills, so assign Ion's orders, which help maintain the integrity of the Soul Matrix. In addition, speaking to the illusions of your allies will allow you to check your progress in exploring the Soul Matrix. Milady and Size's Soul Matrix can now be explored. Make your way through their psyches and endeavor to raise their soul levels. That just says off-screen time right there, Chief. I'm not gonna lie. So it's not trying to send a message to us here. You probably already know that what you can access, but it's you don't know blah blah. Just ask anything you want to know.
Ringo.
Seems like you've reached floor 1. We still got a long road ahead. Stop with the options.
See ya. Yo.
Nope.
See ya.
Let's do this.
Past here is Saiso sector. If you want to know what's going on, just ask me around. I'll be around. Then again, you haven't really entered the Saiso sector at all. But trust me, once you do, it's gonna be cool.
Welcome. I am you.
I am the you who existed before Ringo was recorded, and irrespective of your splinter's being. I'm the fruit of your experience, thus I preside over the inherent skills you may recall, or blah blah.
In the name of evolution.
Through this, you may be able to balance yourself for the truest manifestation of the
What
self
do you
called
desire,
Ringo.
Ringo?
Now, what do you desire?
New function unlocked.
Ooh. Instantly escape a dungeon and return to the city map. We'll take that.
Don't forget.
Once you're dead, it's over for you. Hold on, sorry. Didn't you die already? Exactly.
What do you desire, Ringo? New function unlocked.
What is it? When using this skill, there's a chance you won't spend MP.
Hey!
Right.
I still have no clue what I'm doing here.
What do you desire, Ringo?
Arrow Sector Cleanup 1. Are these like missions? It is.
What do you desire, Ringo? In the name of evolution.
Let's do this.
If you want to know what's going on, please ask. Alrighty then, let's head back to the story. Unless there's like a level gap the moment we go find out the next detail, we'll come back here another time as we progress with the story.
Please handle this.
Huh?
Cooperation requested.
I would like you to recover a specific comp and bring it back here to access. This is a mission only possible for one with a physical body such as yourself. Tree out life leave.
Well done.
Before I go over the mission parameters, however, allow me to give you a preliminary explanation. As you know, Ion's mission is to gather data, then analyze it, and continue to evolve with the information obtained. To that end, Ion makes use of the Electrical Information Network, or as humans call it, the Internet.
Paraphrase.
The Internet has allowed the world to become more interconnected than ever before. It is a vital source of sustenance for Ion. Iron extends its information web throughout its network, absorbing a substantial amount of data in the process. However, for reasons unknown, the past month has been an exponential increase in the number of destroyed information devices. This has hindered our data collection efforts. Iron has decided to address the security by investigating the source of their destruction. Ringo, considering your physical presence in the human world, your task is to recover one such device. More specifically, we want you to recover a comet belonging to a summoner named Akira. It was destroyed 1 month ago, but around the time the incident began to occur. According to our information, Akira was a summoner and regular consumer of Bar Hedron over in Shisando. The chances of finding a lead there are quite high. And that's a request. Get the heck out of here. You can now host hangout events at Bar Hedron in Shishida. Hangout events consistently boost your solo with given. Oh, now it tells us. Back home.
How are you feeling, Ringo?
Fine so far. I can head out anytime. What's this lead you found?
Ah, right. I found the potential location of the last Covenant's bearer. Mangetsu Kuzunoha. If my information's good, and I believe it is, someone fitting his description has been hiding out in the abandoned subway.
An unused subway system?
Oh, I remember that mess. So you remember 10 years ago there was a lot of talk about public works building fancy new subway lines? Earthquake-resistant architecture and all? Yeah, turns out that died in bureaucratic hell. Too much red tape to fund it. They ended up scrapping it midway and reinforcing the existing lines instead. So, with all these fancy new subway tunnels unfinished and unused, the homeless communities moved in. Fat cats weren't too happy about that.
Casualties of the unemployment crisis. One of the unfortunate downsides to the AI industry's world of tomorrow.
Crazy to think a Kuzunoha got hit by that, though. You'd never expect to see one of them living on the streets. But I guess they're only human after all.
Who is this Kuzunoha guy anyway? You're talking like that name's got some weight to it.
It does. The Kuzunoha family is a line of renowned devil summoners. They've been protecting this country from supernatural threats for generations. And Mangetsu Kuzunoha lives up to their legacy. He's an old man now, but a legend in his own right. So I hear, anyway.
You said he's on good terms with Yatagarasu?
Yeah, most of the Kuzunohas have been. Historically, they've sided with Yatagarasu when it comes to national defense.
Real champions of justice, huh?
Right. Justice.
No comment here. It's not my place to go around calling things good or evil. Besides, our team's just jointed enough as it is. We don't have to agree on ideals. We just got a common purpose.
You said it, Ringo. The more you keep your nose out of, the more people you can stay friends with.
So, what were we talking about again?
How Mangetsu Kuzunoha's got our last covenant.
Mangetsu was actually involved in Yatagarasu's research into the Covenants.
Really?
Yes, I'm not surprised you didn't know. I'm sure it was highly classified even within Yatagarasu's ranks.
So what was Mangetsu digging into?
Anything and everything Covenant related.
You're pretty well informed on your enemies.
I'd hope so. I was part of the team led by Iron Mask when we raided Mangetsu's lab a year ago.
You raided his lab?
That's what I said. Iron Mask was after 2 Covenants there. Mangetsu held one, and his assistant had the other.
So Mangetsu was sitting on 2 Covenants in that lab.
I imagine that's how they made such progress in their research, with 2 hosts on hand.
No way to say for sure. Not anymore, anyway. As for the raid itself, well, there's no telling if that was successful either. Iron Mask killed Mangetsu's aide and took his Covenant. After that, everything was chaos. Just when it seemed like the battle was about to turn, the whole facility went up in flames. Mangetsu died, and we lost his Covenant. At least, that's what I thought.
Except now, it sounds like Mangetsu's been alive this whole time. Hiding out in the abandoned subway, huh? Where'd you get all this info, Fig?
Rumors.
Seriously? That's all? I kinda figured you'd have a more, I don't know, high-tech approach here.
Well, first I tried that is, accessing the subway surveillance network. But it appears the occupying homeless destroyed every camera in the place, so that proved useless. Instead, I checked social media, private email servers, the Summoner Net, and other databases. Those led me to certain conspiracy theories picked up and sensationalized by the tabloids. Strange incidents proposed to have supernatural origins. And several hits had one thing in common. They all noted that their respective incidents involved a one-armed old man.
Sounds hard to miss.
Yes. More so because he seems to be responsible for solving many of these supernatural problems. Single-handedly, too. So to speak. I hypothesize that this man must at least be a devil summoner. Possibly one of staggering ability.
Fits the profile. You think that's Mangetsu then?
Yes. I mapped out the sightings of this one-armed veteran, and based on the data spread, he is most likely to be found in the abandoned subway lines. He certainly seems well liked by the local homeless population. They apparently know him as Doc.
Never doubted you for a second. Still, that subway complex is a pretty big place to search. By the time we actually found the guy, we'd be ready for an old folks' home ourselves.
It's true that we don't have a lot of time. Phantom's probably on the hunt for Mangetsu too.
I highly doubt your search would take decades, but I can narrow the range with some time to analyze further. I can rank my data points by priority and relevance, sort sightings by chronological order, and try remapping.
You go, Fig! My partner, folks.
Guess we're on standby until then.
How about we head to Ropo Realm then? We've got a couple more demons now, right? And you're technically a summoner too, Ringo. Even if you're not exactly a normal one. I think it's about time you met Uncle Vic.
Uncle Vic, huh? Why? Who's he?
He's a hard guy to describe. Probably better if I just take you to see him. Want me to lead the way?
Sure, if you're offering. Let's go.
How are you?
Vitamin spaghetti. Is this human food?
What do you think?
Proposed meals as part of preparation, it would seem a good meal can greatly enhance
it
both
great?
ones. Our anatomy is similar to humans, so it's safe to assume we'll reap the same
I get it.
benefits.
Whatever do you mean?
Roger.
So we get healing items, right? By enjoying meals, you can gain various effects to help you both in common exploration. You can buy meals at certain shops and occasionally receive them as gifts from your allies. When you have a meal you like to share, you can go to the safe house and dine with the team by selecting a meal. Different meals grant different effects, but each one persists until you leave a dungeon. However, be aware that if you have a meal effect active, you cannot dine in again until it has faded. Also, even if a certain teammate aren't present in the safe house, when you sit down to eat, they'll gain the— What? Really? We get more teammates. Ringo and her teammates all have their own food preference, eating meals, blah blah. Vitamin spaghetti.
Thanks for the food.
I thought we were eating
I'll take everyone's
spaghetti.
dishes.
I thought we were having spaghetti. You can now navigate to Ropo Realm from the city map. The what now? Jesus Christ, that's a long list. So we're at a freak show. Get it. Ropo Realm.
Whoa. This tent is huge. You want me to see a circus show or something?
Well, something close to that anyway.
What's that supposed to mean?
You'll find out soon enough. Come on, let's head in.
Ropo Realm is an area that only the most elite of summoners can access. It's the home of Victor Cirque de Goumaden, where demons can be fused. Demon fusion, let's go!
Good.
Check it out, this is my partner, Dragon Queen Long. This guy's all about electricity. Alrighty then. This is your first time in a Ropo Realm. If you're heading to the Goumaden, be careful, blah blah. Did he get an upgrade in his costume? In his outlook?
Welcome to the Cirque du Goumaden. I am the owner and ringmaster of this grand circus. You may call me Victor.
Hey, good to see business is booming. I've got someone here you should meet, Victor. This is Ringo. She's basically a new devil summoner.
I see. So you are one of the minds beyond mankind. Most intriguing indeed.
You want to elaborate on that?
No, not now at least.
Relax, Ringo. Victor's definitely an eccentric, but you can trust him.
Eccentric barely covers it. So, what are we here for again?
This circus is where we can fuse our demons.
Oh, this is just a demon thing. So, no elephants on unicycles, no clowns, no hoops of fire. That's a shame.
You come seeking petty clownery. No, son. We have a show far greater to offer you. The fusion of two demons is the grandest circus nature could conceive. There is no greater spectacle than the moment of demonic life reborn. Come one, come all, to the greatest show on Earth! Demons fused before your very eyes!
Since we're here, we might as well see what we can do. Fusing will seriously boost our combat potential.
Okay, Victor. Hope you put on a good show for us.
Sorry to interrupt you, Ringo. I believe I've identified the approximate location of Mangetsu Kuzunoha, or at least the one-armed man we believe to be him. You're bound for the central derelict subway line. I believe you'll find him hiding there.
That saved us a ton of wandering around. Thanks, Fig.
Now we can actually start looking for Mangetsu. Once we've taken care of the demon fusion, let's head out.
Oh. A great power may grace our stage. You wish to... This demon. Are you certain? 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 Today, a new demon may join our cast. Now, make your choice.
These are our options. Mermaid, Mad Gasser, Misha, whatever the you are. Already got that. Kurama Tengu. Oh, we don't have the level for it, huh?
Ah, magnificent.
Jesus Christ, we have to get stronger. We can get Bicorn. Hold up. What are our options? We could get that avian bird. I know who the heck you are. We can get Angel. Oh my god. Melon Frost. That's new. We get some weird guy. Let's get it. I want to see my options first. We can get the bicorn. Anyone new? Jack Frost is in our grasp. Makami. Alrighty then. We're gonna get the Melon Frost.
Ah, magnificent.
One of the bases is currently equipped. Use anyway.
What skills shall they inherit? Are you prepared for this?
It's time for my revival. Evo. Name's Melon Frost. I'm a super strong element. Nice to meet you. Ho. Hee-ho. What can we get with Melon Frost? We could get those guys. Sheesh. We could get Bicorn.
Ah, magnificent.
Nullifies physical attacks, but we get poison.
What skills shall they inherit?
Get this. Get that. Let's get this. And that.
Are you prepared for this? Which strikes your fancy? Today, a new demon may join our cast. Until next time.
Alright, with that, we'll end the episode right here. Like, comment, subscribe, show us to be, and I'm signing out.